Hey, yeah. Hey, Puri, I think it's up. Hello. Oh yeah, good, good. So we are back with Kota Tiger, and last time we had something ready. Yeah. Uh, Last time we had made this thing two frames in 1 hour. I was so embarrassed with that. So today, hopefully, we'll make more. I was practicing drawing deers and tigers today. Hopefully, something might help. I was rewatching whatever animation we made last time, and I was wondering, what is this? There is this rough animation, then it was retimed in the animatic. Uh, one, two, three, one, two, three, and then tie down has 2 frames. So let's get on with it. Oh, I have a new lapel mic also today, so I hope its audio is also clear. Yeah. This is the first frame, second frame. What else? Throwing away, getting back. I think I'll draw throwing away. Yeah. Oh shit! I deleted the animatic. And since last time I have been a bit off tuned with this, busy with some other projects, learned some other stuff also. What is this? This is the character we have. Okay, this is how it looks, and this is the other character. What brush did I use? I think this very. I think it's one of the pencil brushes. Mm, it's not this, but I'll use this. I like this. So now that this guy is done with his meal, he's throwing it away. So I think just the bones should be left by now, or we can put some intestines, I guess. So let's see. He's sitting there. He's throwing it away. So I guess so. This will be the middle line. He's done with his food. Teeth are all out. Where is his nose? I think this is his nose. Uh, where is this? Teeth? No. Oh, something is odd. Something is odd with. Something is odd with it. Oh, your mic. There is a weird noise. Oh, oh, okay. Is it gone now? Okay. I'm not so sure what is the noise. Oh, okay. It might be the shit. So should I maybe put it up there? I'll just leave it here for now. I'll see if the noise is too much. But now I'll just throw this guy's bones away. So this is his leg. How is his leg? Okay, we haven't drawn any hoofs yet, so I think this is the first time a hoof drawing. Hoof, hoof drawing. What is this? Is eyeballs? I guess. I guess. Dead eyeballs or alive. And this is the other leg. And where is this guy's shape? I'm trying to keep the silhouette somewhat like that. And twist might be like this, I guess. So the face is, he's happy now, I guess. So actually cats have this thing, so I'll try to incorporate that also into this. Mouth. How is his mouth? It protrudes out and goes in. Try that. Protruding. Should I give two fangs? I guess. This also I'll try to protrude out a bit. Fangs, fangs sort of thing. Then this. Actually on the upper lip it doesn't. Maybe from here. And where is the nose? Eye, tongue. Actually, I don't like this much. Let's see, it's not getting that much of a flow. Okay, this much is fine. Okay, I'll just put the mic on the table then. Let's see if that works out. So I'm just keeping it on the table. I hope here also the voice is good enough. Yeah, is it audible enough? I'll get this guy's teeth going upwards, so there's a more 3D-ish effect. And where are his ears? Ears are here. He's done with his foot. So his thumb is inward. Where is his thumb? And actually, I'm liking this. Founders. Oh, did I draw the thumb? Yeah, I drew the thumb. So the thumb is on the other side. Thumb, thumb, and ear, I guess, or ear. Yeah. And what? What is this? The hoof, hoof, I guess. Hoof again. One eyeball, two eyeball, and what other body part does it have? Oh, I can put on horn over here. One of the horns. Yes, one frame done. Wow. Now I'll get to draw the next frame, which is after this comes zoom out, and this. Okay, so I'll draw this one. So this one is going to be quite similar. So since this is after keyframe, I color it from red, brown, orange, yellow, all the way downwards. So since this is after the first keyframes, I'll color it brown. This one will also be brown, and this one is going to be halfway between just a happy version of this one. So I'll turn on the onion skin, see how the pose is going to change. So at first, he's just going to stare at this guy before smiling, and then they smile at each other. So here he has just finished it. He'll still be a bit more hunched down before getting up for the smile. So this is the next pose. I'll give it a bit more importance so that I can see it clearly. It's going to be the same pose but a little bit more down. And but still looking at that guy. Yes, I'll try to keep it similarish to the concept art. And this guy is looking at him but with a bit more apprehension. So here he's not leaning more towards the character. So all the actions I think will be more towards there. Seeing how it goes. So let's see. Over Over here, the character is arching like this, towards there, towards here, and this character is also arching towards here, towards here. So I try to do the opposite for this one. So since the opposite will be, this character might be arching inwards, inwards. This one would also be more straightened out. So since this guy is going down, I'll make it more upwards. And how is the legs in this? So the leg is like this. So it is more upwards. So this one also I'll try to bring more downwards. I guess like this. It might this body itself must be more straightened up. Mm, more straightened up. And the head, neck itself would be pointing more outwards before smiling. So head would be that. So this is the theme we'll be following. For red, this is for brown. And I'll keep a keyframe on for that also to see how that. I think for the deer though, I'm not so sure. Deer, I think I can draw again, keeping the pose more in mind. So the body might be a bit more, is not convinced by the tiger yet, so might be in a more sprint away pose. Uh, where is the leg? The leg would be, but I want to make sure that the feet are at the same position so that it doesn't feel like it's sliding, because it's not going to take a step during this whole motion. It's a very tiny time. So I'll try to get this feel going within this time. So this leg also is more inward, so that can be brought in like this. The other leg would be a bit more relaxed and downwards. I don't think I need to arch the neck that much. Maybe it can be a bit more subtle, because I liked how this one isn't too opposite from the next frame, so that we can give a bit more focus to the smile itself. Uh, okay. Uh, this one is neither going here, neither going there. It's just as indecisive as I am right now. What do I do? Bit of wind and see how it goes. I'm not so fond of the idea of putting it all the way there. So when animals are in fear, what do they do? Do they keep their ear back, or do they keep it back? So I'll try to keep the ears also as back as possible. Its face is a bit too long with big eyes. Hmm. Big eyes, looking down, and nose, and how is its font? Up and a U shape. So up and a U shape, up and a U shape. So let's see how it looks now. This is the previous frame. This is the next frame. Yeah, the motion is a bit too much for my taste. I think the neck and the head can do the opposite action, like the whole body. Right now, the whole body is going. Uh, there is- right now, the legs are going from here to here. The head is also going from here to here. I think it's too much motion for this frame. So try to reduce that a bit. And I'll try to keep the head itself also go in the other way. And maybe the leg go down. That makes more sense because it's trying to run, but it's not running anymore. So a more bolting action would be that its legs are quite high up, and I'll actually bring this curve of the neck back, but in the opposite direction. Krita has crashed. I'll just bring it back up. Mm, Okay, so we're back here. Uh, Let's see. This is the drawing I have. What we have so far from whatever was recovered. This is the drawing. So Put this guy's leg higher up. His body more arching down because he's observing him. Yeah. So it's here and here. The size is changing too much, but I like how less the pose is changing. I'll just give it a go, another go. Oh, what is better? The sound is better. I hope so. Hey, oh, nice, louder also. Hey, it's good then. Okay, so we have this guy, his head down, looking at him. Mm, just don't pull the mic back. But is it still getting pulled? This might work. Yeah. Back and forth between your frames can be helpful in figuring out the flaws. So the back can be more arched. I guess it's getting there. Just a bit more movement. Yeah, I think this is fine for the deer. The ear size is changing, so the ear size can also be a bit more consistent. Now, let's see what else is left. The ground. Uh, where is this guy's legs? Now, this guy's legs are here. Uh, he's smiling at you first, but not too violently. How are his eyes? Okay, it's this sort of a shape. So those uh, stripes, stripes, and I think I'll give him a bit of his lip. And where are his hands? I think after dropping it down, his hands must be a bit further behind, but this looks a bit more threatening, like he's going to pounce at him. So bring it a bit more forward. I guess this looks more peaceful. And I think this frame is done. Yeah. Oh, the facial features itself are a bit too low, which makes it look unpotato tigery. Yes. Now it's covering up too much of the space. Yeah, I think it's covering a bit too much of his face. So I'll just make it a bit less. Ears are also a bit too much. Make the ears also a bit smaller. Small ears. Yeah. Whereas body mark. I think it's good. Now we have just one more keyframe left, and that is camera pull out over here. It's an in between this frame and okay, actually this frame also I haven't drawn the his hands will be here, and the stripes will be here. So the stripes are below his arms. Okay, so that's better. I was extending his arms to accommodate the stripe. So the stripe is here, and the hands start here. And what I think your computer is struggling. Video is a bit choppy. Oh, let me see. Tell me if it gets better, because I think, yeah, dropped frames detected 96%. I can decrease the quality of the video and increase the smoothness. Oh, our internet itself is slow. I didn't know that. Is the volume too less? I hope not. I'll just continue drawing. At least you don't have to see the blank frame for a long while. So this is the previous frame. I just put an X on over here because so from here to here. So this previous layer is going to go off screen, and this new layer is going to get on screen. And as animatic, this is what I had drawn. Try to keep that in mind. So since his hands are here, I think the body itself, hand itself drops down a bit. He's happy with his meal, closing his mouth. His eyes are sinister. How do you draw sinister eyes? Sinister eyes. Drop. Oh, I think we'll just add a bit of wrinkles in it in between his eyes, and that might do the trick. Yeah, I guess. Just draw this frame first because I like the way this is drawn. This one somehow nailed the look I was going for. Though I don't really understand how the mechanics behind it. So here's the stripes, the mouth, teeth. Yes. The hand, I think I'll change it to this sort of a pose. Throwing and then getting down. It might be somewhere. It might be something like this. It's lagging a lot this time. Internet is slow. Yeah, I don't think I can do much about the lag this time because the internet itself is apparently a bit too slow today. At least with the choppy frames, I hope something is understandable. That is an issue with streaming live. At least internet is working today. Some days internet just gives up. Does he have a tail? No, he doesn't have a tail. I don't have a tail anyway. Good. So now the new deer is going to come on screen. That is, this guy will come from here. So this is going to be his tail. Oh, actually, have I drawn any tail? Deers have tail, but is it like this? No, it's not like this. I'll just assume. Yeah, I guess I'll keep this as the tail for now. Let's see what we have so far because I think all the main keyframes are done. And I think it's good enough to start making some breakdowns. So let's see. So this I'll keep it as keys and I just duplicate it. So I do this is so that I can have an overview of where the actual keys were. What will I do? Tie down. Okay, this is our actual tie down. I can stop fooling myself and frame and start in between. So usually the major timing I keep by the keyframes position itself, and I move them around to accommodate the new in betweens that I'm adding. Breakdowns. So let's see. Thinking of animating this on trees mostly. As for the tie downs, start with the simplest one. The smile starts. So it goes from here. So this one I'm going to do a very direct in between, I guess. and then add in the anticipation after that. The simplest one, the eating portion is going to be a bit hard. So here the nose goes from here to here. So try to move the whole thing rather than going in a straight line. So the nose tip from here to here instead of going like this. I'll try to take it in a curve as with the rest of the things. And wherever I can add some overlapping action, I'll try to do that. So I just move my mouse around a bit till I figure out, okay, this might be a good place. And the mouth end is over here, and the previous frame mouth end is over here. So I just arc my way through to find a spot. I think this is a good enough spot. For this one also, this is a good enough spot. And his mouth is completely shut over here, so I'll start with a very stupid smile over here. The eye shuts shuts upwards. It's a strange thing, but I'll try. So to shut up, I guess, or not me shutting up, but the eye shutting up. Center position is from here till here. So I'll draw over here, and since it's going up, I think I'll push the cheek position up rather than. So it will be like this. The other eye will be like this. It's a very weird face, but fine. Make the unnecessary lines a bit lighter so that I'm not confused all the time. So these are important lines because they are showing where the curve of the character is. So I'm not erasing it entirely, but I'm just erasing whatever I don't feel like. And does this guy look too cute in this frame? I mean, not in a good way, in a bad way. What's wrong with this guy? Oh, I think the eyeball is a bit too big in this. Fix that up. So with all those onion skins and all, it's a bit easy to miss out on things like this. Eyeballs are small. Eyeballs are near the ends of the nose. Yeah, I guess this is good enough. Yeah, I think I have convinced myself. So eyeball also I'll correct it a bit. By a bit I mean entirely. Yeah. Right. The ears. So this is where I was telling whenever you get an opportunity to do overlap actions that just adds to it. So the ears are pointing here over there in this frame and over here in this frame. But so if I'm just making a direct in between, I can just do this, so it will go directly from here to here. Instead, since we know that the motion is, the ears can lag behind a bit and go this way. Let's see where are the origin points. So the one ear is supposed to be here, and the other ear is supposed to be here. So I'll just lag the ears a bit. The hand. So with the hand also I can do that sort of a motion. Oh, the hand should have settled in by now. So this one, by this time, should actually have been down here. And from here, draw that. Actually, let this itself be the starting point. And then lag. So this part is joined to the body, the shoulder, I mean, and the hands are at the exterior. So it's just like a pendulum, where the pendulum can move around even if the origin point is uh, attached to a part of the body. So just this we are going to follow from here till here. So that will be here, and the hand will try to keep in place itself, so that there's a bit of a lag. Same thing with the other hand. Other hand can go a bit ahead. Legs I'm not really doing much. So all this tiny additional animation that we are doing in between helps sell the movement a bit more. That it's not just moving from, that there's a bit more thought or liveliness put into it. The stripes also, it's just a very direct motion. Okay, the deer might be a bit confusing. Let's see, the deer goes from here till here. And on the deer's tail, tail comes up, mouth opens. How to open the mouth? So now, let's say I hadn't thought this through, but opening the mouth can be from this, another layer for now. So this is the closed mouth, and here is the open. Okay, and this is the open mouth. I don't even understand. So it's drawn like this. So how to in between this? Maybe it could be uh, just a very direct in between position from here to here. Otherwise, what are the alternatives? The way we smile is, it comes out. So maybe we could reveal the mouth a bit. Keep this down here and think of all the alternatives we can come up with this. So one is the direct in between. One could be that the smile is breaking out from the center. How to exaggerate it? So in this one, it's opening up like this. In this one, it's coming from the edge. Uh, where else can it be? Maybe it could drop down the teeth. Maybe it could drop down the teeth. And how does the thing come up? Oh, actually, I don't mind this. It is just a dropping down. It could drop outwards. It could drop outwards and could drop outwards and then settle slowly into place. That would make a more fun way of opening the mouth. Honestly, when I was making this guy, I didn't think of the mouth at all. Let's try that. So I'm thinking the most of the body will be a very basic movement from one point to the other because I want the attention to go more to the face. Actually, I can give it a more springy movement for the body. So even though the body's position move in a very direct way, the body's curve can move in a more exaggerated way. So this is going to be the back part of the body, and the curve can be a sudden falling down. Uh, the legs I'm going to keep very direct. Just fixing the leg positions for now. There's a bit of a difference. So all these differences might add up a bit. Just correcting those positions and then making the in between. This one's position is over here, and this guy's the neck also. I can actually I don't need to bother with the body dropping as much. Instead, I can bother with the neck. So body also, I think I'll give a more or less direct in between, maybe a bit more pressed towards the curve down position. So it snaps into the curve down a bit faster. But for the neck, I can go a bit more forward. So the neck could go backwards, but the head could lag behind. And as promised, the teeth could come out over here. The eyeballs could also lag a bit. The antlers could also lag a bit, just like my eager nipples today. The ears can pop up. This is the in between frame we have right now. One, two, three. Pump. The ears are being looking like it's losing volume along the way. So I'll just drag it down a bit. Doesn't look like a deer anymore. Actually, I don't like this either. I'll bring it up. Looks like a mouse now. Yeah, I think I'm cool with this. The head itself, I think, can be spun around a bit. 'Not the horns as much. Maybe a bit. 1, 2, 3. I think this is the last frame I'll draw for today. but I like that we got into the meat of the animation. So now that the hand has swung like this, it can start getting into place, or it can still struggle a bit more. I'll make it struggle a bit more to get into the place. Now that we know frames, I think it's a bit easier to figure out what to do with them. So I'm thinking that the ear can get into position quicker than the hands. Over here, let the main body come up normally. These are going to be more or less very straight in between, so that it will not take the concentration away. The tail can be a bit over the top. I mean, overshoot animation. The legs, I don't really feel like adding much interest. And the face, okay, the neck can still go a bit further behind before settling in. So now the teeth is completely in front, and the eyeballs are still struggling to reach, but the ears can. I think the ears have suffered enough. The horns are a slave to the skull, so that one is also trying to get into place, but not that successfully. So let's see, it was over here, here, Uh, I'll draw one more. Is in frame. Oh shit, you are reading the. Oh wow, shit, I haven't been reading the comments. Did I think or did I miss? And volume is okay, but I'm on speaker. The deer looks mad. Cuteness is gone. Oh shit. Yeah, the deer. I'll see. Maybe in cleanup, it might look cooler. I mean, cuter. But for now, I want to get the motion right. So let's see. The body. I'm just trying to finish this because now I know where I'm headed, at least for this particular sequence, which I might take a long time to get back into if I'm stopping the stream right now and getting back to it later. So 1 hour is up. I was thinking of stopping now, but I think it's easier to finish it. So the hand has lagged, and now it's time for it to find its place. This one is also going here. Where is the mouth? The mouth is here. The upper mouth is here. Yeah, I can actually make the grin come up a bit too much over here now, and then ease back into the usual grin. I mean, you can always choose where to put your stresses, and making everything flow in the same way is not that fun. And by now the ear, I didn't know the ear grew this much. Let's see. How did the ear get this big? Should I make it this big? I don't know. I'll make the ground. Does the ground never move? Okay, the ground moves during the zoom out, and over here it doesn't. Actually, don't need to draw these ground lines, but it doesn't take much time, so I don't mind doing that. Body, leg. This leg didn't get. This leg can get a bit more bow. So it was up here. Go down a bit more the previous frame. Let's try that because this, unlike the other three legs, are an importantly visible leg. So no harm in giving it a bit more attention. And after that, I'm going to bring it back directly itself because no point in making. Oh, the hoof was over here. That's the cute one. Let's do the hoof area. Okay, now the neck is going to ease back into position. And the head, I think, can still be a bit squished, but the teeth has had its fun. See where all has the teeth come. So the teeth was here. Started from here and came up, and now it's going down. Or is it? I guess one more frame it can spend up before smiling completely. And I think this is also a good time for the eyeballs to get in place. Where is the nose? The nose. Okay, now it's finally starting to look like a smile. The ears, like I told last time, ears are getting into place faster than the remaining things. At least some parts should reach on time. Not everyone can. Okay, so I think the antlers are also going in a good enough trajectory. And now one more uh, anticipation frame before getting into this motion. So anticipation frame usually goes all the way opposite to what the moment frame stands for. That I think would be easy enough to figure out. So since the previous frame is down, since the previous frame is down and the next frame is up, uh, in the anticipation frames, it mostly tries to go more towards the beginning. So I'll try to lag this guy behind, but this whole body I'll try to move forward in that direction, just to give a bit of variety. And the rest of the body, I don't think there is much movement anyway, so that's good. The leg, oh, actually I can do a bit more. Should I move the whole body itself? So this hand also goes a bit forward in anticipation. This one also goes a bit downwards in anticipation. This one stretches a bit forward. What did I say about this guy? This guy stays in place. This guy goes there, this guy goes here. So this guy goes a bit forward. I don't want to exaggerate it that much. But his smile can start. And since his eyes are going to close soon, I'll open it a bit over here. Since the ears, ears, I don't think I'll bother much with these guys for now. Just a hint of stretching backwards. And for the deer, deer is a bit tricky. Deer, I guess I'll move the body a bit downwards and the bend a bit upwards. Um, I feel it is a bit risky and might look weird. Try it out. In at this position, I don't mind giving this legs a bit more of movement. So it's hunching downwards before getting into the other position. So the legs could hunch a bit downwards. Even this leg. I guess these guys are happy they have something to do right now. And where is this leg can actually have a bit more importance as usual. So here the skull has gone a bit ahead, but the horn is lagging behind, and the look up. Okay, I think this is it for today. Uh, let's play and see how it looks. The head can go a bit further before dropping down. This head itself can go further. Let's see how that looks.